Alright guys, so I'm actually really excited for today's tutorial. Jumping right in, I'm going to be moisturizing my face and my lips as usual. And of course you're going to want to prime your face so that the look lasts all night. And then I'm going in with the BB Bronze and the regular BB Cream with acne medicine in it. And I'm going to be applying that all over my face using my hands, making sure to blend that into my hairline and down my neck. And to fill in my brows, I'll be using my NYX Eyebrow Cake Powder. And to set my face, I'm going to be using the Dream Wonder Powder from Maybelline. And now onto the fun part, the face paint. I just got this face paint palette for pretty cheap at Michael's. The shadows or the paints weren't that great, but you wet them, so I just found that if I wet them a little bit more than I normally would, like my other paints, they were fine. But basically the first thing I'm doing is drawing out the shape of a baseball, so basically just a circle. And I found it was a lot easier to outline my brows first because I wanted my brows to still be fierce. So I outlined my brows and then went in to finish filling in the circle, and I actually added a couple layers of this white paint to get the desired intensity that I wanted. So while the paint on the other eye is drying, I'm going in with a cream stick concealer from Avon, and this is actually really thick, so I'm going to be using it to prime my eyes too and brighten up a lot underneath. So with the eye that we're going to be doing the Royals colors, we are going to be going in with the BH Cosmetics Wild at Heart and Wild and Free palette. And first we're going in with this ivory white color, and then we're going to be doing a cut crease, starting off with a royal blue, brighter blue color. Oh, and I apologize for my ratchet nails. But basically, the whole thing behind this cut crease is we are going in with a flat shader brush, pretty heavy-handed, and we're going to be going upside down with that brush, creating a strong line, and only blending the top of the shadow that we applied, keeping that line on the bottom very sharp. And we're just going to keep doing that until we get the desired color. But then I'm going in with this darker blue, mainly on the outer half of the eye, and doing the same exact thing. Again, just sharpening up that line, but creating a darker color in the outer half of my eye. And next, I just cleaned off that flat shader brush and went in with that white ivory color again to sharpen up that line and really make that white pop. Then I'm going to be taking the Too Faced Chocolate Bar palette and taking the matte ivory shadow in that palette and putting that on my brow bone. Moving back to the other eye, I'm now going to be priming this eye using the Avon Cream Stick Concealer as well, really packing it on this eye because I found that the paint made my eyelid very dry. And then I'm going to be going in with the Urban Decay Electric palette and the shade Slow Burn and packing that on the lower half of my eye. And since this is a darker color, it's going to help create that sharp line. And then I'm going to be taking this gorgeous color called Chaos and doing the same step that we did on the other eye, really trying to make that line sharp and then blending this up. And I found it was kind of hard to blend it just because the paint had dried and made my eye so dry and like hard, but it was still blendable, which was great. So I'm just going to be packing that on and keep blending it just like we did to the other eye. And even though I love the color Slow Burn, I kind of thought it was too red for this look because the Met's colors are orange and blue, not burnt orange and blue. So I went in with an orange face paint a couple times and really packed that on top of Slow Burn. Once the paint pretty much dried, I went back in with Chaos to really sharpen up that line, and then went in with a tiny bit of slow burn and just put that over top of the paint so the paint didn't like smear anywhere, just in case it wasn't dry. And just like the other eye, I'm going to be taking that matte ivory color from the Chocolate Bar palette and putting that underneath my brow bone. And then taking my Maybelline gel eyeliner in Blackest Black, I'm going to be drawing a sharp wing on both of my eyes, and I think I'm really a master at not getting in the frame, so I apologize for that. But those are what the wings look like anyway. And then I'm going in with Ardell Demi Wispies, again off camera because I can't stay in the frame, and I just put those lashes on as well. And then going back in with the face paint, we're going to take red face paint to make the seams on the baseball. And then very carefully with a tiny pencil brush, taking that red paint, we are going to be drawing the stitches that are on the seams of the baseball. And this was definitely hard for me, and I had to go back in and clean everything up, but I just used some white paint and cleaned everything up afterwards, and it turned out pretty good. So that's what it will look like when both of the seams are done. And now moving on to the rest of the face, I'm going to be taking my Revlon Photo Ready powder in the shade Fair Light and setting the concealer underneath my eyes. And then I'm going to be taking the City Color Contour Effects palette and bronzing up my cheeks and my temples. I really wanted this look to be sharp and clean. I didn't put any eyeshadow or eyeliner underneath my eyes, just, you know, some mascara on the lower lashes. And I really just want my face to be clean and sharp. So we're only bronzing and then highlighting as well with the highlight that's in that kit. So then I just went in and cleaned up that contour and made that line sharper and contoured down my neck as well. And then I'm going to be taking this lip liner from NYX in the color Ruby and just lining my lips with that. And the lipstick I'll be using is Certainly Red from Revlon. And that is the finished look. I had so much fun doing this. I hope you guys really enjoyed it. If you did, please hit the thumbs up button. And if you haven't already done so, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye, guys. Why did you just say it doesn't say recording if you don't even have the TV on yet? Well, it starts at 8, so you have 2 minutes. Okay, awesome. I'll be down like a couple minutes. I'm just finishing filming. Oh, okay. Bye.